everybody. So welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Connors, and as always, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and thank you, even though none of you is actually watching my video, but that's
now
okay.
Keep left.
You can just subscribe. However, you have to at least watch my video for at least 4 minutes, not 1 second. I don't know, my life is not that interesting. Don't make it interesting anyhow. Anyway, well, it's November 22nd, Sunday, and
follow the road for 3 miles.
Well, you hear the navigation system. We are on our way to view more potential homes. Yes, it is taking this long process. It's a lengthy process to find a home. Unlike you guys, like somewhere in different parts of the world, you know, you just build your house and then that's it. You know, you have the plan, build your house. Over here, it's different. All right, Mark. We shouldn't do that because
we shouldn't get onto the highway.
well, no, not that fast. You know, Speedy Gonzalez is here again. He's driving. So meet Speedy Gonzalez. So you know, I told.
We're
Yeah.
only doing 70.
Yeah, he's doing 70 on 45 miles per hour.
Alice and everybody else is doing 70.
Yeah,
Don't
so-
be a brat.
So anyway, so that's Speedy Gonzalez for you. But you know, that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to view a house, or more homes
From the outside.
from the outside. These are actually, you know, there's a house that I wanted to view, so we can just go there too. All right, I may not be able to afford it, but at least I say I went to see it. It is all about perspective, people. You know, it's all about perspective.
Prepare to keep right and then
You see,
keep
when-
left.
When I put this war paint on, you know, it's not unless you pay attention, you know, I look okay. Like, I look like 100%. But actually, I'm not even near 100%. 0.5% perhaps. But anyway, so welcome to New Jersey. We are at the New Jersey, no, this is not New Jersey Turnpike yet. This is actually 78 West. We're going to West Jersey. So I'm not going to say exactly where the town is, but you know, I'm just going to take you along and view the house from the outside. And actually, there's you know, we have been
Keep
going
right
to
and
open
half a
houses.
mile and then keep left.
But you know, these houses are nice and everything, but for some reason, after you see it, I mean, I think there's only one developer in these all homes because they all look the same. All of
Now
these
keep
homes that we
right
have
and
been
then
so
keep
far
left.
inside, I mean, not outside, but inside, they are all the same. It's gray and white, gray and white. So, you know,
And that's what they told me to paint my place, remember? Like,
yeah,
you know,
gray and white. I mean, no. We're not gray and white. You know, Mark and I, we're not gray and white.
Now keep
I'm pretty
left.
boring, but you're not.
Yeah. I like grand. I like all colors under the rainbow. So,
Prepare
anyway.
to keep right and follow
So,
Interstate
I guess if,
95 north toward exit 15
If we don't get my
west,
Victorian
18
home
west.
over here, we probably get a plantation home in South Carolina. That might not be a good idea.
What are you talking
That might be a good
What are you
idea.
talking about?
That might be a good idea. No, just, you know, he's taking it seriously. So anyway, so Okay, they're Speedy Gonzalez. Anyhow, so yeah, unfortunately, you know, the homes that we like over here, it's like
Keep
before
right and
we
half
can
a
even
mile
see it,
onto
they are
Interstate
already sold.
95 north toward exit
I mean,
16
It's
west,
really
18
frustrating.
west.
Yeah.
There's been probably 5 houses that would have been perfect.
Yes,
Now
it's
keep right.
it's like sold. And then, you know, we saw this Victorian home that we were going to make an offer, but you know, but there's just so limited ability that we can do. I mean,
Follow
to
the interstate for
Two.
3 miles.
There was 2 things, right? It
Yeah.
was the taxes were crazy high because
Yeah.
the lot was so big.
yeah,
So we'd be paying all this money for
Just
nothing.
taxes,
We
yeah.
would be like, it's not like we have the money to do anything with all that land. And
Yeah.
then the other was the big one though, because I could have sucked that up,
yeah,
so to speak. But the problem was it was a beautiful house. We loved the house. We loved what we could do with it. But
yeah.
the bathroom, whoever did the architecture of this didn't. It was.
Afterthought.
It felt like that. All the bathrooms were
Yeah.
not. Like one of the bathrooms was in the pantry in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
gonna have to move that completely to another part of the house, which
Yes.
is a lot of money.
So, yeah. I mean, and the house is beautiful. I mean, we
It
both
is.
love it. We both love it.
If it wasn't for the taxes being so expensive,
Yeah, the tax is just crazy. We might.
But it's the combination of those 2 things. If it was just one of those 2 things, I would have put in an offer. But those 2 things were just too. I wasn't comfortable putting in a bid. If they would take 400, 425, then I'd
Yeah.
consider it, but not 485.
Yeah, but you know, we don't want to do that because you know we don't want to insult the
Yeah.
owners. So okay, next exit, I
And
believe.
it's still on the market, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking, you know, maybe it is overpriced. Nobody else bids on it, and they drop the price to somewhere.
Yeah,
So, anyways,
it's just crazy. You know the taxes. The taxes on this house. Well, New Jersey, particularly because we are looking in New Jersey, they're actually the highest property taxes in the country. But anyway, I have to tell you that their taxes on this house is
Exit
more than what I used to pay in my
3/4 of a mile.
townhome in Manhattan. That's huge. You know, like people are saying, like, you know, taxes in Manhattan are huge. Actually, no, New Jersey's higher.
Exit to the right in
So-
half a mile onto
Especially the
Interstate
towns.
280 west.
Yeah.
people
toward
want to live
north.
in, and they know people want to live in.
Yeah. So
So,
anyhow, so we were, you know, so we're looking for not already renovated,
Now
but
exit
it's a
to the
move-in
right.
condition.
we
So
want a
the-
project.
Yeah, we want a project. We want to make it our own. So I can invite you guys to come and help us demolish and paint.
Follow the interstate for 3 miles.
I want free labor from all of you. You know, where are my Filipino? Wait, my Filipino mafia! Please come and help me. Once that we find a home. Oh, I know that my Filipino mafia would come. So anyhow, yeah. So far, well, it's been like this is our 3rd week of looking for homes. You know what's so funny was like the realtor. There was this Victorian home. I don't know if you remember 2 weeks ago, or perhaps 3 weeks ago. Yeah, three weeks ago. We went to see this Victorian home by the river, which you can basically hear like the river, like the stream, and it's so perfect and nice. And then when we went there, it was already on the tourist review, and we wanted it. Until, of course, we drove around the area and it was in the middle of Kowloon. So in the middle of Kowloon is a no-no for me because, as you all know, I go for treatment. So, you know, that would be,
And you have
Yeah.
to be close to a hospital in case you have.
yes, I have an emergency, I have to be close to hospital. I know that I may not sound like it, but, you know, I have this condition that's actually quite dangerous. if I'm not close to, you know, to a hospital. So I have to be close to hospitals. So anyway, so we love this Victorian home. It has this wraparound porch where you can just like sit there in the summer, or even like when it's warmer in the winter, you can sit outside and listen to the stream, to the sound of the stream, the water. And then, you know, oh, it's already been, there was an offer that they have considered. And the realtor called me yesterday and
Prepare to
said,
keep left and continue
guess
to
what?
follow
You know, they
Interstate
have
280 west.
the house is available again because it didn't go through. The deal did not go through.
Did he happen to tell you why?
Yeah, it failed attorney's review. So
What does that mean?
it means that it could be financing, you know, the funding. You know, there are so many things, you know, when they say it fails attorney's review. It could be it didn't pass inspection, or, you know, the attorney felt like the price was
Left in half a mile.
was too much,
Continue to
or,
follow
you know, just so many
Interstate
things like that.
280 west.
So, you know, it was actually, you know, uncanny that, oh, would you like to put an offer? So it's more likely that they're going to reduce the price of the house. I mean, the housing market, real estate is really crazy. But particularly here in our area, because it's so congested, and the real estate, you know, even though during the bubble market, real estate bubble in 2007 and 2008, you know, even though there was a crash, the real estate market here, it did not actually, you know, crash as much as the rest of the country. So
It took a little bit dip in New Jersey.
Yeah. Just
Stayed
a-
flat.
yeah.
Stayed flat in Manhattan.
yeah, so I mean,
But yeah, it wasn't these
Yeah.
20-30%.
yeah, it wasn't like that. It's just a little dip. So yes, we live in the most expensive real
Prepare
estate,
to keep right.
one of the most expensive real estate areas in the country. Not in the world, because Hong Kong is, but in the country. So anyhow, and this is not going to, you know, it could only go high, not lower, unfortunately. But, you know, one thing about the pandemic that it did, though, is that now people are considering now, so watch out, New Yorkers are moving out of the city. There is actually an article that I read that a lot of the Manhattanites, you know, they have been buying homes like in the Catskills,
It's happening in other cities too.
in upstate New York.
My sister-in-law in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
She already sold her place in downtown D.C. and bought a house in the outskirts.
Yeah, so it's
Now keep right and then keep
it
right
is
again.
it's happening. But you know what? It's not gonna last, you know, because the pandemic is not going to last like this. It's just like, you know how people, they panic. Oh my God, it's just like 9/11. During 9/11, nobody wanted to move to downtown Manhattan. So, anyhow.
Now keep right.
So, here we are. And we're going to see the house. Okay. All right, part 2 of this tour today.